Hi everyone, this is a demo of CloudTextRact, a SaaS application that allows you to your users extract text from images and PDF documents. On top of extraction, text extraction, you can also extract forms and tables, same from images and PDF documents. It's a fully powered by Amazon TextRact service, which is one of the powerful OCR solutions, cloud OCR solutions out there. You can check out learn more about Amazon TextTract by visiting their AWS website for Amazon TextTract. You get information such as what kind of use cases are there, the pricing, and then FAQ sections as well. Now, the purpose of creating this script is for convenience. So using AWS Management Console is not that convenient, especially for extracting text and then keeping them all in one place, and especially if you want to create a SaaS solution out of it. So a lot of cloud SaaS solutions similar to Cloud Extract use not their proprietary but publicly available text extraction solutions. So Cloud Extract is one of them. Here it's fully leveraging AWS solution. You can also extract text from the invoices and receipts using the AWS Artificial Intelligence solution for text extraction. And we will be showing a demo in this particular script. Now your demo is publicly available, and then you can also get the entire source code in Codecanyon, but the both links are in the description. It can be hosted on any hosting company, whether it's a shared, private, or you can even run it on your local host. There is absolutely no issue. And then you can customize the entire front end as you need, because you'll get all the SaaS files, CSS SaaS files upon downloading the source code. Now, I think I already have the login page, so let's log in. Now here I'm logging in as an admin of the script here. So this is I'm recording on the 2nd of October. So as you can see, the admin panel shows information in terms of the current registrations for particular this month, the subscribers, total income and estimated spending, etc. The how many credits were purchased for each one of them. Now, the way Amazon TestTrack runs, they run based on four different workloads. The general text, which has its own independent cost, then forms, and then tables, and then invoices. All of four have independent pricing policies per page. So I'll recommend you to check it out, the pricing page in Amazon TextRact website. You can also visit Codecanyon under the description. You'll get the exact link for the pricing page of Amazon TextRact. Now, when you generate, if you want to grab just a form or table, AWS will automatically grab the text for you, and our script nicely handles this so that you don't overpay for the task where you're generating, let's say, only form, and then the text will come by default. Same goes for the invoicing and then the tables. So without further ado, let's get to the main part that user actually sees. Now here I see that people were testing it, and we're gonna see what kind of results they've been getting so far. Now, as I said, it supports in files, documents in three formats. So it does well in two formats, images and PDFs. But within image, you can upload JPEG format and PNG format. So upon selecting file, you can just drop your file here, whatever you prefer, and then create a. If you want to group it under some kind of project, just create your own project or use one that you already have pre-created before, and then it will be nicely grouped under that particular project, and you'll see in a second why it's important. You'll need to select the file in terms of what language the text track is currently, document is currently is. It supports files in 6 different foreign languages, as you can see here in the list. Now the list is growing. Amazon is constantly working to increase support for different languages. So upon Amazon's availability for new languages, we will add them as well in our Cloud Extract script, so that your users can benefit with getting the text from extracting the text from more files in different documents. Now by default, if you don't select enable any of those features, it will go ahead when you click the extract button, it will go ahead and extract text only. If you want to have forms, for example, extracted, just enable whichever you prefer. And also, again, it is one task at a time. This is created to protect yourself and protect your users because, again, each of those services have different costs associated. And in your pricing plan, you might have created something different, which is, again, I'll show in a second in terms of the pricing plans for subscription or prepaid. Here, if the user lacks, for example, the credits for form, and then they select form, obviously the system will not allow, it will notify the user that a user does not have enough credits that they'll need to purchase. And hence this is not enabled because, again, you might want to create plans for forum tasks, but do not give any credits for table tasks. In that case, it doesn't allow users to run two tasks at the same time. Hence, we left this option on purpose, only one at a time, just to be clear on this one. So let's have a look in terms of what this particular user been uploading. But we can go to TEXTRACT results to see all the results. So these were the last one. Here you can actually show a preview of the um, whatever was uploaded. And I see it uploaded some kind of table. Oh, that's going to be difficult to see this one because the text itself is a mess on this part, but nevertheless, let's see what kind of results they got. It was selected, if I remember, as a text. So as you can see, it identified each and every line here with the confidence score on for each one. But since it was not a form task nor table task, you'll see that it's not enabled, and hence user will not see those results. Upon downloading the results, you'll get the zip file, which which several files. The one is a raw JSON, the other one is a text with whatever was grabbed. But I think this example is a bad it's by itself. They should have selected an invoice, or at least forms. Definitely not a tasks. As you can see, they just selected task, text task. Okay, that's not an invoice. I'm just gonna show you something which is more appropriate and matches this. And also, by the way, it also can understand handwriting in English, so keep that in mind. Okay, I think people were just uploading something without even thinking whether the text matches that particular workload or not. Maybe I'll just go ahead and grab whatever the first text is. Yeah, let's grab this. So it's an JPEG format, the text detection, so which means it was a default task, and you would see that it grabbed each and every line of them correctly. So this is a better example in terms of how easily it can grab from images and convert it to proper text that you can use yourself. Upon downloading, you will see TXT file with the entire text from the image. And it was just a matter of a couple clicks. So the way it works, it sends the tasks to your using your AWS API keys to Amazon TextTract for processing, and afterward with a cron task, it pulls it back so that to show your user nicely the final result. Obviously, it will be in your interest to create a cron task which runs as frequently as possible, depending what your hosting allows. Usually, the 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 best hosting out there, they allow 1 minute interval cron tasks, so that's what I recommend. You cannot run higher faster than that one, at least I haven't seen any hosting providing that. Just keep in mind. Now in the projects part, as I said, you can group all the results. So whatever you select here, it will show you only the results under for the proper project that you selected, and it will give you also highlights information in terms of what kind of tasks they were run, page detection, form detection, table detection, and receipt detection, which is also important. You can create projects, you can set the default one or delete the project completely. Now what user sees under their balance, they can subscribe to the plans that you create. So for example, I created for the demo purposes some subscription plans, standard, advanced, enterprise. And this particular user of demo is subscribed to enterprise. They get whatever is included in behind the scene for this enterprise. Ideally, you should have noted here it includes, I don't know, whatever the pages for text tax task, sorry, and then whatever the um, pages for forum task, and then table task, and so forth. You get the idea. They can also fill in, I mean, top in with more credits. So for example, if I want to have 400 credits for each of those tasks here, a tax, form, table, receipt, I could just get and then top up my balance with this one. So the way it works is it just adds those credits to your account, and then you can just pay it, and that will it will be added to your overall credit balance. There 8 payment gateways at the moment that you can use: PayPal, Stripe, bank transfer, Razorpay. You can even use Coinbase, and then there's the promo code solution as well for only for prepaid. Hence, you see it here. You will not see it for subscription packages, only for prepaid. And you can see here the naming of the prepaid package, and then upon checkout, it will be just added. Um, Also, user gets to see their previous subscriptions in terms of when they were subscribed, etc. They can also cancel their subscription if needed, their payments. So as you can see, this particular user was able to, I mean, made a payment for subscription, made a payment for prepaid, which is important, and it gives a balanced dashboard in terms of how many credits they purchased, and then how many are available still for them, which again gives them overall picture where they are standing, and then these credits can be used for whatever task they prefer. Under their profile, it's gives split in terms of the actual usage, in how many were used for text, how many used for other or receipt or other text extraction tasks, and then available of credits. And they can get the overall information here. They can also create support requests in case if they face any kind of issues. It will be pushed to the admin part, and admin can push notification for the users. Now let's check out the admin part. So we already checked out the admin dashboard. Under admin TEXTRACT management, under TEXTRACT dashboard, you will see the similar information that you saw on the user part, but in this case you will see for the entire application. So that will include all your users, as you can see here, in terms of how many credits were used, what kind of task, and so forth. You can also see all the results of the users in terms of what kind of tasks have been run. I see there's some kind of big file here. Yeah, these two files. Just gonna go ahead and delete those. It looks like the table didn't handle it properly, but anyways, the string was kind of strange. So that's how it should look like in terms of the all results from the users. You can again view the files, you can download them if needed, and then and so forth. You can view the results. Now let's get to the configuration part, which is one of the important parts in the admin panel, is how to configure the entire infrastructure here of the script. First of all, starting from the top, you can set default language for the files, out of 6. You can basically enable or disable one of these options in terms of default receipt or table form if they should be enabled by default. The maximum file size that you can set, and for the image, I mean the maximum file size for the PDF documents. And again, there's a hard limitation set by AWS. So for all images, the limitation is maximum 10 megabyte. So the image files must be less than 10 megabyte. For PDF documents, it's less than 500 or equal to 500 megabytes in size. And then the PDF, you can also control PDF page limit. So you did, I think it's 3000. Yeah, it says up to 3000 pages. So user cannot upload potentially more than 3000 pages. It has to be less than 3000 PDF documents. I mean, PDF document with less than 3000 pages. You can also control in terms of, let's say you don't want to use and provide user access to PDF documents, you can just delete PDF part and just click save. So it's a comma separated list out of 3. you can just pick one of them or put all three as enabled. You can also disable upload file preview option. Again, this is just in case if you need it. And then here's the part for controlling the free tier group in terms of do you want to allow them access to the receipt processing at all, or form processing at all, or table task processing at all. So if you disable all of them, the users who are in the free tier who did not subscribe to any spam packages yet will be able to run only text extraction tasks. You can also provide free credits to new users as a welcome credits in terms of how many forum tasks they can run, the receipt table, and text pages they can process. So that's something to keep in mind. On the AWS part, it will require your AWS API keys for your IAM user. And then the S3 bucket name. Again, all this configuration in terms of AWS part are listed in detail step by step in our online documentation. So definitely check it out. Link is available in Codecanyon description of this product. So that will help you in terms of setting up your AWS environment. Now, under user part, here you have overall information in terms of how many total users are there, subscribers, where they're from, when they've been subscribing, which months, in what quantity, and so forth. You can also get to see entire list of users. You can add also credits if you want. Under view, if you go to view, you can add some credits for the user. Again, that will for manually adding some credits in case if you feel like you want to add. You can also create a new user if you want, but we are not going to do that. So let's get back to the finance part. Now here in the finance dashboard, you will see all the useful information in terms of the total income, spending, how many credits were purchased, how many credits were used so far, and then estimated spending for each task in terms of task, form, table, and then receipt. As I said, they're all independent in terms of the cost per page, and that's where you get to see all information as needed. Here you can see all incoming payments in terms of, again, this is a demo account, but you get the idea. So here you can see the subscribers, the purchase, co-purchase with prepaid plans, and so forth. Now here are the important parts in terms of for you to earn is the subscription plans. You can create plans as needed. Now bear in mind, oh yeah, these are all active subscriptions of your users. If someone cancels, you would see that status as cancelled, and here it will always also show what kind of user was subscribed to what kind of plan. Now here under subscription plan, you can create your own plan. Just a couple points on this one. So the payment frequency is at the moment it supports only monthly payment options. So that will be 30 days. You can set your price, the plan name, and here important if you want to use all 4 payment gateways, you will need to provide proper plan IDs and product IDs from these online payment systems. Now we have on the documentation some instructions. So it has to be plan ID generated in your PayPal account, and you just have to copy paste it here. So it'll be something like this format. This is a demo plan ID. So that's very important for you to include them properly. Now for each subscription plan, you can include various credits as I mentioned earlier, for tasks, for forms, tables, receipt, etc. as you prefer. You can leave it 0. Let's say you put 1000 text task result credits. Which basically grabs text from 1000 pages, but leave the rest as 0. And with this, the user only can be able to generate text extraction tasks, but not form extractions or the other ones. And some information in terms of the heading of the pricing plan, then the features in terms of the benefits of this pricing plan. Same goes for the prepaid plans. So these are the list of prepaid plans. You can create more. The idea is the same, except you don't need to create plan IDs from the payments gateways, because in that case, since it's not a subscription system, it's just one payment option, there is no need for these payment IDs. Now you can also generate promo codes. Again, these promo codes are valid only for prepaid plans. They are not valid for subscription payment. You can put a discount, whether it's a percentage discount or fixed discount. Fixed discount is obviously in a money value, and that's for you to keep in mind. Now the quantity, how many promo codes you want to release with an expiration date. So definitely check it out. There's also built-in referral system, so so people can earn by referring their friends, family, anyone they can basically. You can set referral for um, all purchases or the only first purchase by the referred person, and with this give the proper percentage commission to the user. And you can also put the threshold in terms of what would be the minimum value of the total accumulated referred credits for the user in terms of the currency value until you push it to them and until you send it to them. Basically a standard process. And here all the referral payout commissions, so you can do a bank transfer or you can do a PayPal. That will be up to you, and it's not part of this script, so you have to send it from your PayPal account, whichever you prefer. Here's the payment settings in terms of where you can set the tax rate, payment option. You can enable only prepaid or only subscription or both of them at the same time. Set the default currency and then include your credentials for the preferred payment gateway. You can put all of them or just the ones which are supported in your region. And also you have various general settings for the admin panel in terms of global settings, such as changing the website name, the URL address, and so forth, putting the proper keys for the reCAPTCHA, the data analytics, Google Analytics, Google Maps, and so forth. You can also change logos under CEO and logo in the front-end settings. You can enable and disable pages as needed, put custom CSS and JS files, and put your social media credentials here. Social media URLs if needed. You can create blogs, FAQs, and also you can enable and disable logging in with user social media accounts, which is also could be useful. Now under registration settings, you can enable email verification. So first of all, you have to configure SMTP settings. After you made sure that the SMTP settings are fully valid, you can go ahead and then enable or disable user email verification, which again will help you to make sure that all the emails registered in your SaaS platform are valid emails. You can also configure invoice settings in terms of the language and then what kind of information from your side should be present on the invoice, such as your company name, the business address, city, etc. So you have all this information. You can create backups, activation, controlled activation, and upgrade software with automatic upgrades. So that's demo in a nutshell. So definitely check out the demo. I hope you liked it. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. Again, all the URLs for the demo for our portfolio are available in Codecanyon. The links are in the description, so check it out. With CloudTextRact, you can easily start your text extraction business at no time. If you have any questions, leave us a comment or reach out to us in Codecanyon. Well, thanks and have a great day.